Today we've got something special for you, something that has captivated the world of internet horror for over a decade, the stairs in the woods. If you're into creepy, supernatural, and unexplained stories, this episode is for you. Before we dive into the story, let's set the scene. Imagine being a search and rescue officer for the U.S. Forest Service. You're out in the wilderness, handling missing persons, and then things get weird. Really weird. We're talking about stories that blur the line between reality and the supernatural. Today, we're talking about one of the most iconic horror stories on the internet, the Search and Rescue series, a classic from r/No Sleep. This series is known for spawning so much of modern internet horror, but as we'll dive into today, it's much more than just the famous stairs in the woods. So let's start with the basics. The original post starts with a simple title. I'm a search and rescue officer for the U.S. Forest Service. I have some stories to tell. And from there, it spirals into one of the creepiest narratives you've ever heard. It all begins with eerie, unexplained disappearances in national parks, strange encounters, and a mysterious set of stairs that should not be there. The forest stretches out endlessly. Tall, ancient trees form a canopy that blocks out the sun, and the air is thick with mystery. This is a story about the strange, inexplicable phenomena that have haunted the U.S. national parks for years. Things that can't be explained, yet things that happen. Imagine being a search and rescue officer. It's a job that many people see as mundane. The job entails tracking down lost hikers, rescuing stranded campers, and handling other routine tasks in nature's vast, untamed wilderness. But what if one day you come across something that makes you question everything you've known about the world? That's exactly what happened to Russell, a search and rescue officer working in some of the wildest, most remote parts of the country. At first, his days were filled with the usual, finding lost hikers, helping injured people, and navigating treacherous terrain. But soon, he would encounter things so strange, so terrifying, that they would haunt him forever. It's not long before Russell and his team encounter something that defies all logic. Stairs. Yes, you heard that right. In the middle of the woods, out of nowhere, a staircase. No building, no house, just a set of wooden stairs standing alone, leading to nowhere. Russell's superior, an old ranger who had been on the job for decades, tells him not to investigate, not to even look at the stairs. He's warned that something terrible will happen if they do. But curiosity is a powerful thing, and soon more and more reports of these stairs begin to surface. Each encounter with these stairs feels like stepping into a strange, unnatural dimension. They're always in remote places, and yet they look so normal, as if they belong. But there's a deep sense of wrongness about them, something unspoken, lurking in the very air around them. When Russell finally questions his colleagues about the stairs, he learns that no one dares to speak of them. Everyone's heard the rumors, everyone's heard the warnings, but no one has ever dared to investigate them. It's as if there's a hidden truth that's too dangerous to uncover. As Russell digs deeper into these strange occurrences, he starts to uncover more unsettling stories of people disappearing without a trace, stories of hikers stumbling upon creatures with no faces. The faceless man becomes a recurring figure in these woods, always lurking at the edges of the team search areas. In one particularly chilling encounter, a climber is found near a cliff, his body twisted, his legs broken, but his mouth wide open in a scream. He had been climbing alone, but no one knows what happened to him after he disappeared. What was more disturbing is that he was found in a place that no climber should have been. It was as though he had been guided there by something or someone. Then Russell comes across the story of a woman who went missing in the forest. Her body is found weeks later, but something's off. She's not just dead, she's changed. Her limbs are twisted in unnatural positions, and her eyes are wide open, staring into nothing. The searchers can't comprehend it. What would do this to a person, and why? As more and more of these strange occurrences pile up, Russell becomes obsessed with finding answers. He talks to his fellow park rangers, asking about their experiences. One by one, they all tell him similar stories, each stranger than the last. There's the story of the meowing man, a man in the woods who makes sounds like a cat, but with a horrifying, unnatural rhythm. At first, it's a small, playful sound, but as the man approaches, it becomes increasingly disturbing. Is he human? Or is he something else entirely? Russell is forced to question his reality as the strange, unnatural world around him begins to pull him deeper into its grasp. The more Russell investigates, the more he realizes that something dark and ancient is lurking in the depths of the park. He learns that this isn't just an ordinary place, it's an entity, one that is alive and it's hunting people. Finally, in the last part of his investigation, Russell comes face to face with the truth. These stairs aren't just a fluke, they're a portal, a gateway to a dark, unseen world. The more people encounter these stairs, the more they become trapped in this twisted, supernatural dimension, and those who try to fight it, they're never seen again. But even as Russell begins to uncover the forest's secrets, he's forced to make a choice. Does he reveal what he knows? Or does he stay quiet to protect his job, his sanity, and his life? After all, there's a lot at stake. But when he goes public with his findings, he's warned by his superiors to stop. The stairs, they are something that must remain a secret. Russell's life continues, but the haunting memories of the stairs linger. He knows that one day someone else will encounter them, and when they do, they'll have to make a choice too. Should they venture up, or should they walk away? But as the story ends, Russell leaves us with a chilling warning. Don't go up them, don't touch them, don't even look at them. Because once you do, there's no telling what you might find or what might find you. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the unknown. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you liked this episode, and drop a comment below with your thoughts on the stairs in the woods. What do you think's going on out there? Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and whatever you do, don't touch the stairs.